When life knocks you down, and life will knock you down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. Welcome to Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Fire with Dr. Ninja Turtle. In this video, I'm going to, one, talk about mistakes that I've made as a new YouTuber, but two, I'm going to talk about how financial independence, FI, is better with friends. First, let's talk about mistakes that I've recently made as a new YouTuber. My last two videos posted on days that I had not scheduled. Normally, it's Fridays in the afternoon. One video posted on a Monday because I messed up the schedule and had a wrong Friday. The next video, I scheduled it for Friday and it posted on Wednesday. So I'm learning and I'm growing. One of those things that I'm learning and growing about is showing a screenshot. So in my last video, I think the screenshot's way too small to really understand. So I'm going to try again in this video and see if I can't make it clearer to show you my 2024 progress chart. In my last video, I talked about bucket lists and really the dreams that I have in retirement and things that I'm still striving for. But in this video, I want to talk about other things which could be considered on my bucket list, but they have more to do with financial independence and finding friends to enjoy financial independence with. And that means finding a community. And so two things that I really want to do in the near future is, one is go to CampFi. And that's a retreat for people in the FIRE movement. And so you can find them at campfi.org on the internet. And they have these week-long retreats around the country at different times of the year. When I found out about this, they also have a YouTube channel, which I watch, where the presenters talk about their particular part of FIRE. It's not all about the money. It's about enjoying life. It's about community service. It's a whole wide range of how to design the life that you want. The other conference that I want to attend is called EconoMe, and it's spelled with M-E. And it's with Diana Merriam. She has another YouTube channel where she reads other personal finance articles on optimal living daily. And I listen to it every single morning. But she started a conference where people from FI get together, and it's called the EconoMe Conference. And it's located at economeconference.com on the internet. These are two places where people who have either fired or are trying to fire all meet and talk about different things and how they enjoy life. Some travel the world as digital nomads and live on very little money. Some people are coast fire. Some people are fat fire. There's lean fire. There are different parts of fire, and there are people at different points on the journey. Not everyone has already fired. Some people are just beginning. Some people are in the middle. And we all support each other on this journey of designing a life that we all want to live. If you want to retire in your 30s, that's great. I didn't retire until I was 58 and a half, but I started late on the retirement movement. And so I was 10 years in FIRE. And so it took me 10 years to do what I've done in order to have the life that I have today. Before I talk about Paula Pant and how she spoke at the EconoMe Conference, I'm going to re-show you my 2024 progress chart. Hopefully in this chart, you can now, again, this is my second trying to show you my 2024 progress chart. I hope that it's clearer in this screenshot than it was in my last video because I did not realize how small things were in my last video. This is all part of me being new to YouTube and trying to grow and change and try different things and to get better with YouTube. So hopefully this is clear that I track my assets on a monthly basis. I track my total debt on a monthly basis. And at some point in a future video, I will show you my past year, like let's just say the whole 2023. And you can really literally see my financial life go up and down as the year progresses. And every year is different. Some years I am really taking a hit financially. Other years, it's pretty good and pretty steady. And that's what I want eventually, is just a straight line, hopefully going up, but a straight, smooth line every year. And that's my goal. Now I'm going to talk about Paula Pant, who spoke at the EconoMe conference. She's very well known in the personal finance community, as she has traveled the world, retired early, and has her own very well-known podcast. So Paula Pant talked about the anti-budget, and I really resonated with the anti-budget. But before I get to that and the details of the anti-budget, please like and subscribe and recommend my channel to anyone you know who has been knocked down by life. This is the part of my video where I give a shout out to YouTubers that I watch. These 3 YouTubers, I want you to go and support their channel if you can, or if you like their content. Meaty Mama does dashing videos where she's dashing her way out of debt. So she does DoorDash and other delivery services. She's very funny. So please give her some love and go over to her channel. She's growing like wildfire. Joy at Ms. Financially Fit Bay. She's a new YouTuber, and she is on a low income, but she is working the Dave Ramsey 7 steps out of the Dave Ramsey steps out of debt. And so I followed Dave Ramsey to get out of debt, but I didn't follow Dave Ramsey when it came to investing for my future. Miranda is in England, and she is a person who owns some rental properties, and she travels a lot throughout the world. And so I watch her to see how she manages her rental properties, and also she reports on her debt and her bills and how she pays them off. So all of these people are financial YouTubers. And so these are people I watch, and I'll have a link to their channel in my description. In the comments, do you pay yourself first? That's what I'd like to hear about in the comments. What I do is I pay myself first, and then everything else comes after that. Now, having said that, I am on a fixed set of bills here in retirement. So I have a set part of my pension coming out to pay for any house expenses. And then after that, all the other money is mine. And so I choose, do I invest the money? I don't have a lot of debt, but what I do is I invest first and then pay down debt. Any debt that I have, I'm trying to stay debt-free. Sometimes I go back into a little bit of credit card debt, and then I've got to dig myself out. Sometimes my rental income is not what I expected it to be, and I don't have enough money, and I have to dip into my lines of credit just for that 1 month, and then the very next month, I get income, and I pay that back off. And that's just how I roll. So let's go on to Paula Pant and her anti-budget. One of the things that she talks about is to keep your budget simple. And that's me. I keep my budget simple. I really resonated with that. She said, all you do is track what you save and what you spend. Yes, you can get into the details of every little minute item, and some people on YouTube do that. But basically, I want to know, how much do I have coming in and how much am I spending? Am I spending less than what I have coming in? That's my anti-budget. So she talks about savings, and savings is a broad term, but some people think savings is just saving in a savings account, but that's not what we're talking about here. Savings is anything that increases your net worth. That could be your retirement account at work. That could be an emergency fund. It could also be just paying down debt. All of that increases your net worth. And as you saw from my progress chart, my goal is increase my net worth, lower my expenses, and raise my assets, right? So I'm always buying more income. That's what I do for my future, is I buy streams of income. And so the key is to make sure that you are doing things that are within your locus of control. None of us can control whether the market goes down or not, but we can control how much we are contributing, either to pay down debt, like Ms. Financially Bay, she's paying off a car. That increases her net worth, even though she is on a low income. Everybody can do financial independence. The quote of the day is, making a living is different than building a life. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel, and remember, never let your past determine your future.